It is, and I suppose it's the culmination of a lot of hard work, not just from the players but from the coaches as well. The under-18s division was a brand new division that was set up with the Manchester FA and with several leagues, so it was very much an unknown quantity going into that age group. There hadn't been those age categories in women's football in the local area for quite a while, so we formed a team very much on the last minute, a lot of it, with bringing through a lot of players, some who'd been out the game for quite a while. The backbone of it was formed from our successful under-16 side the year before, who had won 4 trophies that year, and it was a challenging season, shall we say. Teenagers going into those college years, etc. There's a lot of challenges going into them, and I think on the backdrop of that, it was just a few days before the County Cup final that we'd sadly been informed about the passing of Mark Worthington. So there was a lot of emotion going into the game. There was a lot of nerves. Some of the girls had never been in a County Cup final before. I know as a coaching team, that was something we were trying to kind of build on, was the legacy of it. County Cup finals are the best thing you can earn at this age group. As a trophy, it's the top award for us. It's better than leagues. It's our Champions League, if we put it that way. And there's a lot of legacy that goes with those county cups with that as well. So for us, it was about the experience of the final. It was an experience I'm not going to forget anytime soon. We scored a 95th minute equaliser that took us to penalties, and our captain, who's our young Polish goalkeeper, Julia, I've never seen her lose a penalty shootout yet. It's an extraordinary young keeper, which we've been able to keep at the club these last couple of years. I've got absolutely no doubt she'll go on to really great things as a player. But a real captain's performance from them. On the back of that as well, I'm getting phone calls from coaches all across the Northwest asking about the availability of these players now going forward, which is what we want to do. We wanted to not only create success on the pitch with obviously these type of awards, but then a long-term success after it as well of these girls going on and playing at the highest level, and then maybe going into professional football. That was always our aim, and to do that in one season, obviously we've got a challenge going into next year about how we replicate that success.
It felt great, to be honest, to get the winner, because obviously they hadn't had a successful season, so to be able to go out and get the win, especially from 3-1 down at half time, was a really good feeling for the girls as well.
So talk to us about your involvement in football then. Where did it first begin for you? Where did you first find your love for it?
In primary school I played with the girls and boys team, and then obviously I went and joined Upper Mill, and that was my first proper club. And we went from being a really poor team to then going on and winning the treble for like 3 years straight. So that was when I decided, and obviously when I heard about the academy, after high school, that was when I decided that football was for me.
So talk to us about your involvement at the academy then. You must be enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's been a good 2 years. This is my last year, and obviously when I first came it was a bit daunting being with the older girls, but then obviously I got into it really well, and I've really loved it. It's been a good environment to be in.
And I know that Mark Worthington played a massive role in coming to the club. Talk to us about his influence. How important a figure was he in your life? He
was a massive figure because he obviously had a big passion for the women's game. Obviously he made Tameside ladies, and he obviously came down to watch the games. He got me a lot of opportunities with football, and obviously he came to our games obviously a few weeks ago, and then he was looking forward to the final.
And what are your aims and objectives for the future then? Do you want to make it professionally?
Yeah, that is the aim, to go professionally. I've got a few options. I'm looking at American scholarship, but the end goal is to be professional.
And in terms of the women's game in general, it seems to have got massive over the past few years. What would you put that down to?
I'd put it down to obviously a lot of the ex-professionals. They've done massive campaigning work, and genuinely it's just gotten a lot better standard. I feel like the coaching's developing, bringing better players into it, and it's becoming a lot more entertaining.